Ja, wir sitzen hier gerade in einem kleinen Studio bei Radio Bremen und haben eben eine Aufnahme gemacht. Das heißt, ich habe gar nichts gemacht. Ich habe einen Gast eingeladen, einige Gedichte zu lesen. Diesen Gast werden die meisten Leute eher als Songwriter, als Singer-Songwriter kennen. Andy White, ein gebürtiger Belfaster, der schon seit geraumer Zeit in Australien lebt. Ich glaube, mittlerweile hat er 12 oder 13 CDs veröffentlicht. Was aber wenige Leute wissen, er hat auch ein Buch mit Gedichten veröffentlicht vor einigen Jahren. The Music of What Happens, Andy White. Das ist erschienen in Nordirland und Andy White wird jetzt ein Gedicht daraus lesen. Andy, welcome.
Hi, Michael.
To Radio Bremen and
Thank
welcome to Elektroschallarchiv, to our video blog.
Okay.
And I'm very happy that you read one of your poems. And for people who watch this today or tomorrow, you have a concert in Bremen?
Yes, I'm playing in Quito on Wednesday night.
On Wednesday night.
Yeah,
Wednesday
that's
the 19th.
19th of November. Yeah, and everybody's welcome. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very pleased to be back in Radio Bremen. It's always supported my work very closely, and it means a great deal to an independent artist to have radio stations which support music and art.
It's very good. You are very welcome here, and we are very happy to have you here. Now, you're not going to read tomorrow night, right? You're just going to sing.
There's always the possibility, and I take it as it comes.
Okay.
But yeah, most of it's singing, but a lot of my songs are connected with the poems, and a lot of the poems are where ideas for the songs come from. So sometimes I do both of them. But today I'm going to read you a poem called Up, Down, and I should explain that there's a county in the north of Ireland called County Down, and I grew up in Belfast in the north of Ireland, and Dublin was always the magical, mystical city for us of dreams and aspirations and freedom, and it was peaceful, whereas Belfast was very, very chaotic and troubled. So it's about the journey going up and down from Belfast to Dublin, but also each county in Ireland has a Gaelic football team, which is like a strange kind of Irish football. And so when County Down were in the final one year, the banners which people held up, and you could see them from the train, said Up, Down on them. Okay, here we go. Up, Down. When we were young, I remember coming down from Belfast to Dublin on the train and later in a battered red Renault 4 for a treat. We went to Dandelion Market where you could buy beads and there were strange smells and caftans, and once we saw a group with a singer standing on the PA speakers. I wonder who that was. There was me and my girlfriend from school. She was really called Roxy. At that time there were a lot of people suddenly being called Roxy. We went to a shop called No Romance and bought red and black striped trousers you never saw in Belfast, and we were shy going into the shop and into Peter's pub for underage Guinness and ham sandwiches. When we were young, I remember coming down from Belfast to Dublin on the train and later in a battered red Renault 4 for a treat. And the sun shone down on Grafton Street because it was always in the summer. Coffee at Bewley's, buying jeans with lots of pockets. We did all the tourist things because when we were young, I remember coming down from Belfast to Dublin on the train and later in a battered red Renault 4 for a treat. And in Dublin there were no troubles because just as on the way down they were stripped away, on the long road home, Drogheda was the Battle of the Boyne. There was the Sinn Féin office on Dundalk Main Street. No man's land is dark at night. A checkpoint and a car showroom of grey jeeps at Newry Police Station. And written on a Belfast wall was, "We shall never forsake the blue skies of Ulster for the grey mists of an Irish Republic." And we never believed it. Because the sun shone down on Grafton Street. Because it was always in the summer. When we were young, I remember coming down from Belfast to Dublin on the train and later in a battered red Renault 4 for a treat.
Thanks, Andy. That's a great poem.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much.
Up down.
Ja, und morgen Abend am 19., für Leute, die es heute sehen, am 19., Andy White spielt im Kito heute Abend.